that's it. That is the alternative version, or the studio outtake, the version not featured on some of the import copies of the debut album Black Sabbath. Again, that song was only featured on some import versions of the debut album. I think some of the debut album versions from Europe, like maybe if you had like the debut album from released in Germany or something, for example, Evil Woman would be on there, but it was not on the UK or the USA release. That is the horn section version. I just used, again, my SG Special, so 2020 Gibson Epiphone SG Special, based off of like an early 60s Gibson SG Special, kind of like Tony Iommi's. I think he had a 64, so this is kind of based off of a 61, a 65, 64 SG Special. And I used my Cataline Bred Sabracadabra Tony Iommi Black Sabbath pedal to get the Laney Supergroup sound that he used. And I just used a little bit of reverb coming out of the Ocean's 11 reverb pedal by Electro Harmonics on the Hall setting, just to, only on the solo, just to kind of, you know, give it a little more atmosphere. There you go. Believe the song Evil Woman was originally a as I talked about before, it was a Black Sabbath cover. I don't think was ever played live, but they should have, because it's a great song. There we go. Great pictures. Trident Studios paperwork from the sessions for the debut album. Vertigo's record label up there on your right hand corner of the Evil Woman, Don't Play Your Games With Me, and the Wizard single. I believe the song was also covered by Tina Turner in May 1970. I'll tell you in a second who the song was originally written by as soon as I show these great pictures. I got the Roland Micro Cube amp on the classic stack setting, of course, to mimic the Laney Supergroup amp stack that Tony and Geezer were using. Mapledurham 15th Century Watermill house in that red blood camera filter, very eerie. This is also a more recent picture of the location in Oxfordshire, outside of London. It's a good tourist spot. Earth. There you go, here's the single versions below of Evil Woman, Wicked World, 1970, 69 maybe, Black Sabbath. Classic picture. Marquee Club. Regent Sound Studios, I believe that picture is in June 1970 during the second album sessions, the follow-up album, Paranoid. Small, tight studio. I believe there's a music store upstairs. Great photo. It was like a small music store, studio downstairs probably. Paranoid sessions. Also the same studio, I believe, where the debut album was recorded. That's what it looked like inside. We'll get more into Tony Iommi's SG in that picture in some more future videos when we start doing the Paranoid album. And there's Ozzy behind the piano, man. Regent Sound, 1970. Warner Brothers release cassette. There's the vinyl version on CD, of course. Louisa Livingstone is the witch on the front cover. Everybody thinks it's Ozzy. It's not Ozzy. It has nothing to do with Ozzy. Although you would assume it's Ozzy because it does kind of look like Ozzy, but it's just a coincidence. It has nothing to do with Ozzy. This picture was actually more about the record label or the photographer behind the story of the album cover. And as I mentioned before, originally when you would open up the album, the LP, there was an inverted cross where it was black, and the band did not like it because they knew that they were going to start up some controversy about it, which unfortunately happened. And so really the picture was really, I guess, the label's idea. Also featured on the Best of Black Sabbath. Although that version that I played with the horn section is not on here. On here is the regular standard studio single version. And again, Evil Woman was their was Black Sabbath's first official single breakthrough release in the UK. Black Sabbath anthology book I use as a reference for some of the Sabbath stuff I learned. Great songs on this one. And then, of course, I used the Hal Leonard version, or the Hal Leonard studio album version's authentic guitar tablature book of the debut album. Note for note. And I mentioned in the last video I learned the song in about maybe learn it, practice it, got it under my fingers, got the feel for it, wrote it out clean, played it thoroughly, did the sound check probably all in about an hour and a half. And then when I learn the songs, I just I write them out if I don't have the tabs or the sheet music. From scratch. There's the SG. And then there's my Black Sabbath Master of Reality shirt, which is Black Sabbath's third studio album, which I would love to get to sometime soon, eventually. Again, thanks guys for watching the videos. Real quick, the song Evil Woman, according to the internet, my going full out nerd right now. It was originally a song by Minneapolis St. Paul, I believe, based band. So I guess the band's from Minneapolis. There's a band called Crow. The song Evil Woman, Don't Play Your Games With Me was featured on Crow's 1969 album, Crow Music. Honestly, I never even heard of the band. I'm about to check them out. Tina Turner also did the song, and again, released it on their May 1970 album, Come Together. Also released by Jazz Sabbath. Check them out, they're pretty cool. They do a bunch of Sabbath songs in jazz, really cool. Black Sabbath, of course, has my favorite version. Released on January 9th, 1970, which was Jimmy Page's birthday, and the day that Led Zeppelin played their iconic show at the Royal Albert Hall, which can be seen. Led Zeppelin, of course. One of my favorite dates. And again, according to Wikipedia, the song was released or recorded on the same day as the rest of the studio album Black Sabbath, October 16th, 1970. So there you go. There's the whole album for you that I played on guitar. Hope you enjoyed the videos. We might do some of the live stuff from the Electric Circus show in April 1970 and the Dumfries 69 Scotland show at Rugman's Youth Club. I'm still trying to work some of that stuff out, but thanks again, guys, for watching the videos. If you're out there somewhere. John Lennon Vox, Beatles guitar Strat, metal and leather. Thanks, guys.